We got this muskrat in this baited set. They're running right along this corner line. We actually put these traps out when there's thick enough water or thick enough ice to walk on. So these have been out here for a couple days, and now the ice isn't strong enough to hold yet. We'll go ahead and get this guy out. And thankfully he left the carrot, because I didn't actually bring spare carrots. They're all over in the duck blind over there, and I don't feel like walking over there. This whole time, we brought out the dog since the wife wanted the dog out here, so we'll go ahead and see if she brings us good luck or not. She already got us some muskrats, so. And then we did have her by the coyote set, so we'll see if having a domestic dog by that or not matters. She seemed to like the bait and the lure, so that's any consolation. And we'll just go ahead and set this right back where it was. Did it close? Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
In that last clip, you guys just saw that muskrat swimming. We're gonna go ahead. Dog's mad. She can't get over. Come on.
Nala, come here. Good girl, come on. Good.
We had this trap set on the other side of these muskrat houses, but we saw this one just run right by, so we'll know we'll at least get one. We'll go ahead and set this one. They're running in between these houses and that house. Apparently this side's a lot more used than that other, because this has been out for a couple days and I haven't had anything. Using this little slot right here to run through. We'll take that to our advantage. We'll set this down nicely. Make sure these work. Set it down a little bit more. That's perfect. Got the ice cleared away so it's not going to interfere. If they ever come from these two out to there, they'll hit it from this side for sure. Yeah, it's sticking out a little bit, so anything coming from this area is not going to hit it. You're not going to get everything, but then also you have it where anything coming from this side is going to be running right along this side right into the trap. So you're hitting the most used highways in here, but you're going to be missing a little bit, but well worth it. We'll go ahead and keep going. We got a nice mature raccoon right here. He's a little more brown than what sells the best, but good sized coon. We'll go ahead and get him out, dispatch, and yeah, show you guys after the fact. We got a muskrat right at the first 110, so going pretty good so far. We got that raccoon that we'll go back and show you guys. We're just letting them dispatch while we're out checking these traps. Nice, probably on the small end of muskrat. It's not anything terribly big, let's be honest, but it was just right in one of their runs. You can see all the bubbles running right here. This is a really active cove, and yeah, carrot's still on there. No one came back past him and jacked our carrots, so that's a plus. I'll go ahead, get this guy out. Come on, buddy. So, not a huge muskrat by any means, but nice to get him out. Anyways, he's still decently warm, so he hasn't been out for too long. We'll go ahead and get this reset right in the same spot and see if we can get another one. So we got another faded 110 and another run. If you guys can see over there, we have the other 110 what, 20 yards away. So we're hitting this area pretty hard. We're gonna move all this ice away here so it doesn't break the stick when I pull it up. I could already see this guy before I even took the ice out. Much better. We'll go ahead, take him out here for you guys. Now this is a much more so average rat, I would say. Go ahead, just kind of show you guys the size comparison, because it's really difficult with muskrats for you guys to tell just on film. Look at this little baby boy, or even the tails stay pretty much the same no matter how big they get. But the body, this is much better. This is probably a medium to medium large rat, whereas this is small, obviously. So we'll wash them off a little bit. Sadly, we have no snow to actually give them a good dry. And we'll go ahead, take this, and we'll reset this here. We got to the first colony here, and you can already see the rat. I'm just gonna get some of this ice moved off, so it's easier to take them out and also reset it. This is a nice choke point right from this kind of inner hut. Nice big hut. Coming from it and got smoked just like that. So this is a good area. Apparently we'll keep it here. We'll get him out. He's a little more soggy. Get some of that mush out from the bottom. Get this set back down. Always check to make sure that your doors are working. Perfect. Yeah. And we got this guy right here. Probably a little smaller than that last one that we got, but pretty nice. We'll go ahead and keep moving. So we let this guy just relax a little bit and check the muskrat traps coming back. Get his leg out and get this reset at the same time. There's a golf ball somewhere. Who knows where? I'll go ahead, reset this. Then we'll probably put a little glow coon on it as well, since we have it long. But yeah. Nice decent size raccoon that we get to carry back. Nice fur. He was far enough away from the water that he didn't get wet. Makes it a lot easier to skin and all that. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep checking traps. We got the day's catches right here. Got the 3 muskrats, probably a large, medium large, and then a small right there. And we got our one raccoon for the day. Didn't have any others, unfortunately, but this is a nice big coon right here. Be pretty good for market. Sadly, the market's really down, but it still will be good for what it is. You know, it's nice prime fur. It'll always sell. Back out checking traps. So far at this property, don't have anything. What we're gonna go ahead and do is reset this colony at a different location, because right where it wasn't hitting anything. Let's see. I'll show you guys here. There's all these huge muskrat houses, the biggest ones in this area. And we had the trap right where we watch muskrats run right here. They didn't like it. They won't go through it. So decided to pull that out. And today I just saw muskrats running right here at this location. What I did is put in a 110 baited with a carrot, just because that one wasn't seeing a lot of action since it just got one out of it. Figure might as well move it around, you know, no point in keeping it in the same place. But what we got right here is a nice deep run coming from that house, running along here. We're gonna go ahead and set this colony trap, because this is a smaller colony width-wise, which I don't really prefer, but this will fit perfectly in that run without disturbing it. So that's kind of the main thing. We'll go ahead and get moving on this. We got that ice removed. I like to move it in a nice big chunk. This is private land, and with that I don't have to worry about people stealing or messing with my traps. I leave these big chunks so I know exactly where I left my colonies, because when they're underwater they're pretty easy to lose. We'll go ahead and actually untangle the rest of this, or most of it here. I would say if you guys are on private property, I would definitely recommend using like orange line or orange stake or something, as it's just very easy to lose. We're gonna go ahead, probably check with this hand, and see where we can find that indentation. It's really far. They're running right next to all these cattails and weeds. And instead of forcing them to go where I want them to, we'll go ahead and toss them right where they're running anyways. And the farther right that we can get it is the best. I want to try to snug it up. Make sure. Actually, I can move this side out. There's this big, or not really big, the bulbs of all these cattails and weeds are making a little front right here. So when they're running, they're gonna hit it and run right into the gate and go ahead and get dispatched. I just want to make sure it's deep enough that it's gonna hit them and that it's not gonna freeze, because with the actual gates, they're on hinges, so if the actual ice freezes on the top, they're not even going to be able to get into it, because that hinge is going to be frozen. The best way you can make sure is I take a look at how deep the ice is right now and try to match the depth with the colony. Make sure, I just like to triple check that my gates work. And let's see. Just for preventative measures, we'll just take this and toss this right on the side of the gate so it holds it firm in case you get a big rowdy boy in there. They aren't gonna move it. Not like they'd move it anyways, but yeah, you don't really need much for muskrats, you guys. You can really make a lot out of a little. You guys saw that I literally just used a machete because I don't have my hatchet with me, and it worked just fine. Yeah, once it gets a little deeper ice, then probably gonna have a problem, but just how it goes, and we'll play it as time allows. But yeah, we'll go ahead and keep moving down the line. We're out here checking. This is a midweek check, so pretty much at night here, right around, I'd say 5:30-ish. Checked 3 of the colonies. The 3 colonies are currently frozen in. We had a real good freeze these past couple days, so I have to go back and redo all those. Got quite a bit of ice. Anyways, the 3 colonies are frozen. I checked 2 of the Muskrat 110 so far. 2 of them doesn't have anything in them. But this one, you can see that there's one right there. We'll go ahead and get this guy chopped out here. We got the rat right here. That's a nice size rat. He got into the trap before it froze up, at least. Let's give you guys a clean. This one is gonna have to be taken off. You can tell another muskrat went ahead and actually ate most of that carrot off. So really good production set here. We'll see if I can get them off. If not, I'll bring it in to thaw and get a reset, and we'll keep moving on. We were able to get this trap reset and got that muskrat out of there. We'll actually go ahead and I'm just gonna clear out some of this stuff just so nothing triggers it. And we'll go ahead and toss it right there. I just have it sideways. We'll toss this right back in, making sure that it's underneath the freezing line. That way it hopefully won't get frozen back in. We'll go ahead and check the last trap. It might have something, maybe not. So we'll just keep moving on. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get to checking tomorrow as well. If you guys have any comments or any questions, as always, feel free to leave them down below. Always feel free to share this video, help us grow, and subscribe. It always helps out the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching.